Welcome to The Score, the free epicenter of local high school sports. We've got it all, so don't miss out. Brace yourself for fierce competition, highlights, and unforgettable moments. All brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates. One of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Also brought to you by Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone & Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Computer Improvements, Water Street, Skowhegan, your headquarters for computer maintenance. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good evening. Welcome to the Augusta Civic Center. It's the Capital City Classic, and we apologize for joining this game in progress, but we are set to go. You haven't missed any points yet. In fact, we came on just in time to finally see points on a layup there by Annabelle Morris. So it's 2-0 Skowhegan. Our matchup is the Skowhegan Riverhawks. They're 2-2. And the Messalonskee Eagles, they are 0-4. I'm Mike Violet. AJ Knight is not here tonight. Ryan Bell is here tonight. And Galen Neal is our videographer here for this one here tonight. A late start this game, starting about 15 minutes later than scheduled, and we had to wait for our friends at Munzing Media to break down in order to get the broadcast spot. We got the Skowhegan Riverhawks here 2-2, Ryan, and Messalonskee 0-4 in search of that first win of the year. It's always tough when you're at this point 0-4.
Yeah, it definitely is, but I think a great opportunity today playing at the Civic Center. A chance for everyone involved to get a little bit of a taste of what tourney time is going to be like. And I just really enjoy these games here for the Capital City Classic in that you get a chance to feel out the court before it's tournament time.
Skowhegan is in the whites. Messalonskee is in their road blues. It's going to be a Skowhegan ball on the near sideline. Lainey LeBlanc will put it into play. Popping out Annabelle Morris. Annabelle guarded by Sophia Ventimiglia. On the curl inside, Allie Fry. Fry passes down to LeBlanc. The shot by Laney is no good, or checked up by Natalie Cook in the game for Skowhegan. The 5'8 sophomore is no good, and she is going to go to the line. That is our first foul of the game. So Skowhegan Messalonskee girls to start off the night session here at the Capital City Classic. Then the Skowhegan and Messalonskee boys in the nightcap, and there is the first points of the night for Skowhegan. 3-0.
You got me on the scoreboard, too.
And it stays 3-0 as the free throw is no good, and it's cleared by Ashley Mullen. We've seen Mullen light it up against Mount Blue earlier this year outside to Chloe Mishu, who was out the first game we saw. She is back. Now back to Ventimiglia. Now to Chloe. Chloe angles in. Left-handed runner just tickles the twine, and the loose ball picked up by Fry. Fry outlets to Annabelle. Annabelle on the right. Annabelle up top to Fry. Back to Annabelle. Annabelle drives, kicks it in the corner. A three ball from the corner there is no good by Lainey LeBlanc, and the rebound is in the hands of Ashley Mullen. Here is Mullen. Mullen out front, 3-0 Skowhegan. Mullen on the left of Ventimiglia. Popping out now is Mishu. Mishu holds. Guarded by Maddie Morris. Now to Ventimiglia. Sophia can't drive. Now to Mishu. Skowhegan, as the ball is thrown away by Messalonskee, looked as if they were in some sort of a zone there. We have a sub coming in as Leary Mayayo comes in.
They give you that one on the pronunciation sheet or no?
Yeah, I have it from earlier this year. Back out front it goes to Maddie Morris. Now foul line right. 3 ball by Allie Fry. No good on the rebound to Mullen. Mullen brings it up. Ashley kicks it left side. Now back out to Mayayo. Mayayo drives the runner. Yes, Messo's on the board. 3-2. Nice move by the exchange student Mayayo. And it is 3-2 Skowhegan. Foul line left extended. Now to LeBlanc. Popping out up top, it's Annabelle Morris. Annabelle on the weave to Lainey LeBlanc. Not a Fry. Fry passing the post. Bounces in the corner to Maddie Morris. Her 3 no good. Loose ball fought for on the floor. Coming away with it there is Kira, that is Goldsmith. And here comes Messalonskee. It's Mullen. Mullen with an opening to the basket. Takes it up left-handed. Counted in one or no. It's an offensive foul. They call Ashley Mullen for the offensive foul, so no basket.
Get another look at that one on the stream. It looks like she's still shuffling those feet in the restricted area. Probably the right call.
Lauren Moore coming in for Skowhegan. Lauren's a 5'5" sophomore. Here's Annabelle Morris. Annabelle at the top, gets a pick, wheels around it, goes all the way, a whistle before the shot. They're calling an offensive foul. I don't think it's on Annabelle. That foul is called on Natalie Cook for an illegal screen. So that's the offensive foul. So Messalonskee's ball, 3:54 to go in the first. 3-2 Skowhegan, just underway here at the Augusta Civic Center. And stepping on the midcourt stripe is Mayayo. And Leary Mayayo called for the backcourt.
Give a shout out earlier to the guys over at Munzing Media. I'd give them another one for a pit stop-like exit. Got us on.
Incredible. Rob Munzing and his crew were here set up doing the Gardner games before we were, and they got out of here in a hurry. And you're right, that's a great analogy. Like a NASCAR pit crew, the runner there by Fry, no good. The putback is no good, but we're going to get shots here for Natalie Cook. So thanks to Rob and company for breaking down fast to allow us to get in here. Tomorrow, when we are up in Fairfield doing the Lawrence Gardner girls game, they're going to be doing the Lawrence Gardner boys game, for those of you who are interested. Free throw is good. 4-2. Ella Hansen comes in for Messalonskee, coming out Lexus Bain. One more free throw for Natalie Cook, 4-2. Shot is no good. Rebound, though, is put back up by Hannah Adams. That is no good, and now it's clear to a check that put back up by Lydia Jones. That is no good. Here's Messalonskee. It's Mayayo outside, a long one, no good. Rebound boxed around, coming away with it is Lauren Moore. Moore drifts up the left, 4-2. Skowhegan in the lead. Handoff outside to Fry. Fry to the cutter. Nice cut there by Morris, and Annabelle lays it in. Nice job by Fry to see her, too, 6-2. Annabelle Morris giving Skowhegan a 4-point lead. Skowhegan 2-2. Messalonskee 0-4. Ventimiglia over the timeline and the ball out of bounds. It went off the leg there of Natalie Cook. Coming in for Messalonskee, Sophia DeRoseby. Sitting down is Sophia Ventimiglia. Messalonskee ball up top now. It's DeRoseby. DeRoseby swings over to Mullen. Mullen takes a trip back to the right, goes to Ella Hansen. Right corner 3 by DeRoseby. No good. Rimmed out. Rebound to the foul line. Mayayo. Mayayo back in the corner for Hansen. On the swing, Mullen. First 3 of the night for Ashley is all net. She can flat out shoot.
That one out there,
6-5. Messo within 1 with 2:20 to go in the first. Lob down low. Nice job getting position by Cook and a great feed by Moore. And she hits, and it's 8-5. Natalie Cook for 2 there, and we've got a whistle and a foul called. Coming back in, actually, was it a foul or a violation? Violation of some sort. I didn't see what it was. Here is Maddie Morris. Maddie over to Moore. Moore to Cook. Cook back outside. A three by Ali Fry. Yes. 11-5. It's a 6-point lead for Skowhegan, their largest of the game. Pass down low, trying to save it there. Hansen, she did. Nice job by Hansen on the hustle. Now we have a foul called on Skowhegan as Hansen was kind of walking the tightrope there. Nope, it's not on Skowhegan. I guess it was out of bounds. Hansen did step on the baseline. So into Maddie Morris. 1:40 left in the first. It's 11-5, Skowhegan. Morris over to Jones, not a Moore. Foul line left to Fry. Up top to Maddie. Maddie drives, and 3 seconds is called on Skowhegan. So it belongs to Messalonskee with a minute and a half to go in the first. Tonight's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu. Outside on the weave to Mullen. Got to have a hand in her face. She has basically unlimited range. Mullen drops it off now for Mayayo. Lede Mayayo kicks it left corner for Hansen, and that ball's out of bounds. Hansen could not handle the pass, and it goes to Skowhegan with 1:06 left in the quarter. Coming in for Messalonskee, Chloe Mishu. Sitting down is Mayayo. And bringing it up now, it's Lydia Jones. Lydia at the top, over to Moore. Back to Jones. Now to Fry, inside to Cook. Cook back outside to Maddie Morris. Maddie drives, doubled, shut off there, back to Cook. Now to Moore. Moore on the right. Steps back, launches a three. Bank is open. 14-5. Lauren Moore hits a deep three. The sophomore gives Skowhegan their largest lead of the game at 14-5, and now Messalonskee throws it away. And you just can't do that if you're Messalonskee. There's a very thin margin of error for the Eagles at 0-4, and that isn't going to help. Here's Maddie. 30 seconds left. Maddie Morris over the timeline. Maddie up top. Drifts off to the right. Clock now at 20. Laid it over for Julia Fitzgerald. Now down in the pivot, beating her man Fry. Fry hits. Allie Fry got loose, and it's 16-5. Skowhegan by 11. Now a steal more. 2-on-0. Maybe they'll convert, and they do. And it's 18-5. And that is the end of the first quarter. So a late blitz by Skowhegan as they finish the quarter on a 12-0 run. They lead by 13 at the end of one. The score after one, Skowhegan 18 and Messalonskee 5. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell, along with our videographer Galen Neal, back here live at the Augusta Civic Center. Second quarter of this one in the Capital City Classic. Skowhegan to Messalonskee. It's 18-5. It's been all Skowhegan so far. Annabelle on a drive. She goes in. She got knocked down. Shot was no good. Rebound to Mullen. Mullen clears it ahead for Goldsmith, and it is traveling on Kira Goldsmith. And it goes to Skowhegan. Riverhawks with a great first quarter. They closed it with a 12-0 run. Annabelle Morris over the timeline. Annabelle to the left. Hands it off to Lainey LeBlanc. Now to Maddie Morris. Maddie, and you could hear Mike LeBlanc, I think, maybe through our microphone say, timeout, please. It's kind of unusual for a coach whose team has the ball and a 13-point lead to take a timeout, Ryan, but there's Mike LeBlanc.
Must have saw something he
He
didn't
saw
like.
something he did not like, that's for sure. Gives us a chance to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. As I mentioned, we've got Lawrence and Gardner girls tomorrow night. That's 6:30. We also have an unexpected matinee in high school hockey tomorrow, too, because the Camden Hills at Messalonskee game, originally scheduled for Saturday, has been moved to tomorrow afternoon. So we'll have a double dip of hockey and basketball for you. 1 o'clock hockey, Camden Hills at Messalonskee. 6:30 basketball, Gardner at Lawrence girls, here on The Score. Lawrence's ball outside Annabelle Morris to LeBlanc. Now back to Morris, and Morris lays it in. That's Annabelle making it 20-5. Riverhawks with a very good first quarter and more of the same to start here in the second. Now almost thrown away there, but saved by Lexus Bain. Right side three, Mullen off. She hit her first one, missed her second one. Sophia Ventimiglia with a rebound. The putback no good. Here comes Skowhegan. Up the right side, Lainey LeBlanc. Hands it off to Maddie Morris. Back to LeBlanc. Over to Fry. Fry to Annabelle. Annabelle with an opening. Drives the runner. Good. And maybe Keith the Roseby should be the one thinking about a timeout here.
Skowhegan just pouring it on right now.
Sure are. Messalonskee being very careless with the ball. Over the timeline now, it's Mullen. They need a basket from her. She goes in, and at least she's going to go to the line here. And she'll get 2 shots. 6:20 to go in the first half. It's all Skowhegan. They lead at 22-5. This is the first of 2 Skowhegan Messalonskee boys in the nightcap. Ashley Mullen, normally an excellent free throw shooter, misses. And she'll get one more.
And if you're Messalonskee, you need all the help you can get. Can't afford to miss chances at the free throw line.
Got to hit your free throws. One more for Ashley Mullen, the senior guard, hits. And that breaks a, 16-0 run by Skowhegan. The free throw making it 22-6. Riverhawks with the ball. Cook on the elbow. There is Allie Fry for 2. 24-6. The lead is 18. This is as big as it's been. Left side 3 ball from Adams. No good. Rebound in the paint to Bain. Bain tried to go back out to Mishu, and the ball out of bounds, and it was last touched by Annabelle Morris, and so this will stay with Messalonskee. Pass into Adams. Hannah Adams, a freshman guard. And did she carry it? Yes. So Adams carries it. There's an unforced error there. Unforced turnover. Skowhegan's ball. Mike LeBlanc getting everybody in the game here in the first half. Leading 24-6. Annabelle takes a trip to the left. She likes that left-handed runner, and that one was no good. She had hit her first 2 outside. Fry for 3. She's a great shooter, and she hits. 27-6. Skowhegan just pouring it on. Here's Chloe Mishu. Mishu outside to Mullen. Mullen takes a trip to the top. Addie Hafford in the game here for Messalonskee. That shot by Mullen is no good. Rebound out of bounds off Skowhegan. Last off Lainey LeBlanc. Mayayo coming back in. And Mullen will put it into play to Bain. Right corner for Mullen, and a foul.
Maybe on the screen.
Yeah, had to be. Foul was on Mayayo. So the ball back to Skowhegan. 5 minutes to go first half. Riverhawks cruising, leading 27-6. Annabelle Morris at the top, popping out foul line left more. Left corner, wide open Lainey LeBlanc for 3. No good, weak side, the rebound to Bain.
Skowhegan just getting any look they want right now.
Running it up, Ventimiglia. Sophia tries to split a double team, and that was a tough one. The officials on the far side both blowing whistles, raising hands. And the foul is going to go on Natalie Cook. Second foul on Cook. And the second foul on the team for Skowhegan. Back in for Messalonskee, Kara Goldsmith. She gets the inbounds pass. Wide open 15-footer, short. And the rebound to Annabelle. Annabelle Morris up the right. It's Fry. Allie Fry back to Annabelle Morris. Skowhegan with the ball, leading 27-6. Annabelle works it to the left. Back to the top. There's Moore on the right. Nada LeBlanc. Now turning in is Fry. Fry goes under, up, no good. Rebound, unable to handle it there was Cook. She got knocked down, no foul called, and the ball will go to Messalonskee. So tomorrow, hockey at 1. Camden Hills at Messalonskee. And then girls basketball at 6:30. Gardner at Lawrence.
Be a little cooler in the ice arena at least.
It will be, because here where we are at the Augusta Civic Center, you could baste a ham up here. If you have a leftover holiday ham, bring it up here to the booth, and we'll baste it for you. Because I'm always hot. You know me. I am always warm. But, man, this when you guys start talking about it, when you kids start talking about it, it's like I'm going through menopause every day of my life here. 27-6. When you guys start saying it's hot up here. I almost wore short pants, seriously.
Yeah, I thought about it.
All right, the layoff there, beautifully done, and Cook with an easy layup. And Skowhegan, as you just said, Ryan Bell, is getting every look that they want. 29-6. Ashley Mullen. Mullen left corner. Mullen, we've seen her against Lawrence explode shooting the three. She can really shoot it, but she can't get open. And this was what knocked out of bounds it was by Skowhegan. So back it goes where it stays. Here's Mayayo over to Hafford. Hafford right corner to Hanson. Now deeper in the corner, Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia goes around and travels. And Messalonskee needs to move more on the offensive end. There's a lot of standing around, and nobody is trying to get open.
Yeah, you said Mullen can pour it on. She seems to be their only scoring option, and they're just kind of forcing it into her.
Here's Annabelle Morris, 3 minutes to go in the first. Skowhegan leading, and that ball goes off the foot there of Lainey LeBlanc. It'll go to Messalonskee. Skowhegan leading 29-6.
Nice play by Mullen to just get the hand in there, knocked it off the Skowhegan player, and gets the possession back.
All right, coming back in, Sophia Ventimiglia. I apologize. She just came back in. That was Mayayo who made that last play on the offensive end. So here's Sophia at the top to Hafford. And 3 seconds or timeout. All right, we have a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:54 to go in the first half with Skowhegan on top 29-6. We'll reset things here. Brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. A 12-0 run by Skowhegan at the end of the first quarter, and they had an 18-5 lead at the end of one. They ended up extending that run to 16-0 before a free throw by Ashley Mullen to make it 22-6. And since that time, it's been a 7-0 run. So it's been a first half of runs here for Skowhegan. So here we go, 2:54 left in the first half. Skowhegan leading 29-6. The game resets. Always on the score, brought to you by Midstate Machine. Nice quaint little gathering here at the Augusta Civic Center, probably a few hundred, for the final games of the Capital City Classic.
Never looks like that many in the Civic Center if you don't have it filled out. But definitely a good amount of heads here.
Well, if we were in a gym, this
that
gym
is true.
would be full.
That
no
is
question about it. But here in the 7,000-seat Augusta Civic Center, it's difficult to get that full feeling unless you keep going to the concession stand. Here's the drive, the runner up and good by Lainey LeBlanc. And what happened there? They waved that off. Must have been a foul called on Skowhegan. No foul called on Skowhegan. I'm not sure what it was. Anyhow, LeBlanc's layup did not count. Here's Hafford on the right. Hafford works it back up top to Ventimiglia. Now on the left, bringing it back to the front is Mullen. Mullen to Hansen. Now to Mullen. Mullen trying to back in Morris. Goes in the paint, and Morris eats her alive. Great defense there by Annabelle Morris. Loose ball picked up by Fry. Here's Annabelle. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Fry on the right. Down low, there's Cook. Cook guarded by Hafford. Good job to hold her off. Now Moore. Moore to the top. Inside to Cook. Cook with a mismatch goes up and gets fouled by Hafford. And that's probably a good foul to take there, because that is a major mismatch size-wise. So Cook will go to the line after the Hafford foul, and Natalie will shoot two. 29-6. Shot is no good. Coming in for Messalonskee, Madison Wills, and coming in for Skowhegan, Lydia Jones. One more free throw here for Natalie Cook. Got it. 30-6. The lead is 24. Cook sits down. Coming in to take her place, Julia Fitzgerald. 1:45 to go in the first half. Here is Ventimiglia. On the left to Mullen. Up top to Hansen. Hansen back on the right to Wills. In the corner, wide open three. The look by Mullen, air. Boy, she doesn't do that very much. The rebound scooped out of there by Fry. Fry to Lainey LeBlanc. Back to Annabelle. Annabelle blows right by Ventimiglia, misses the shot, tipped out, and coming in to pick it up there is LeBlanc. And another possession here for Skowhegan. The three by Annabelle, no good. Loose ball scooped up there by Julia Fitzgerald. Skowhegan keeps on trying. Here's Fry in the paint. The turnaround, rims, and then falls in.
Second, third, fourth chance opportunities for Skowhegan. Gives no chance for Messalonskee to get back in this.
32-6. And 5 seconds is called on Ella Hansen. And that's just what you can't have when you're Messalonskee and struggling as much as they are. You can't give away any possession.
Shooting yourself in the foot.
Here's Annabelle Morris. Final 45 seconds. Jones on the right to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to the top. Hands it off to LeBlanc. Laney picked the dribble up. Got to get rid of it. Finds the cutter. Annabelle lays it in. She loves to cut on the left side of the paint. 34-6. Driving. Here's Kiera Goldsmith. No good. The rebound to Skowhegan. Annabelle with plenty of time. 20 seconds to go. To the runner there, or to the cutter there, I should say, Fitzgerald. Shot no good. Rebound run down by Fry. The putback by Fitzgerald is good. 36-6. Skowhegan pouring it on here down the stretch. There's a good block there. Loose ball to LeBlanc, and Skowhegan will just run it out, and that is it. So an explosive first half for Skowhegan. 18 in the first quarter, 18 in the second. They only give up 6. You add it up, it's a 30-point lead here at halftime. The score from the Augusta Civic Center, the Skowhegan Riverhawks 36 and the Messalonskee Eagles 6. You're watching and listening to girls high school basketball. It's the Capital City Classic on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
When it comes to your family's winter safety, 201 Tire Battery and Service and Nokian Tires has your back with a Hakkapeliitta R5. These Nokians are pure safety, offering comfort plus increased range for electric vehicles and hybrids. Get your Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s at 201 Tire Battery and Service, your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust, Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Your safety team is Nokian Tires and 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Andersen today. We're the replacement window division of Andersen, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
It's halftime here at the Augusta Civic Center of the Capital City Classic matchup that is between the Messalonskee Eagles and the Skowhegan Riverhawks, and halftime on the score is presented by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, HammondLumber.com. We have seen a first half which we can very easily call a domination situation for sure, and some consistency from the Skowhegan Riverhawks. 18 points in the first quarter, 18 points in the second quarter. First quarter highlighted by a 12-0 run to finish the quarter. Skowhegan up 18-5. They extended that run to 16-0 before Ashley Mullen finally hit a free throw to break the run. It was 22-5 by the time that happened. The Mullen free throw made it 22-6, and all they did, they being Skowhegan from that point on, Ryan, is go on a 14-0 run.
Yeah, I mean, for Messalonskee, it's Ashley Mullen or bust, and she's only been able to put up 6 points, so it's pretty difficult from that perspective if you're Messalonskee, just unable to score the ball. And on the other side, Skowhegan's just got so much depth. They can run their starters and continue to dominate with their bench players as well. So I expect more of the same in the second half.
Yeah, Mike LeBlanc ran everybody out there. Believe me, everybody got a chance to play in the first half, and presumably everybody's going to get a chance to play in the second half as well, as Skowhegan has thoroughly dominated this one, leading by 30 here at halftime. Tomorrow we've got a doubleheader, hockey and basketball. An unscheduled hockey game tomorrow, one that was supposed to be played Saturday afternoon, but because of the power outage last week, it disrupted things at Colby College, so the ice is not available on Saturday, so it is available tomorrow afternoon for Camden Hills at Messalonskee. In boys hockey, we'll have it for you at 1 o'clock on The Score, on 1160thescore.com, centralmainsports.com, and, of course, on our YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe. It's at Central Maine Sports on YouTube. It also makes you eligible, when you do subscribe, to win University of Maine hockey tickets, University of Maine men's basketball tickets, and University of Maine University of Maine women's basketball tickets as well. Then tomorrow night, we've got girls Girls basketball, as Lawrence is hosting Gardner tomorrow night at 6:30. All of those games, both of those games on The Score. Then on Saturday afternoon, we've got more for you. We've got boys high school basketball Saturday afternoon here on The Score on December 30th as the Messalonskee Eagles host your Nokomis Warriors in Oakland. That's a 1 o'clock start on Saturday afternoon. So that's what we've got coming up. 36-6, Skowhegan over Messalonskee here at halftime. Second half action is next on The Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Oh, please start. You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Mike Violet here in the studio where I do opening drive every weekday from 7 until 9 on The Score. And in my hands, I've got a mafia envelope, as I call it, full of University of Maine hockey tickets, men's hockey, women's basketball, and men's basketball that the University of Maine was nice enough to give us to give to you. Very simple process for you to win these UMaine hockey, men's and women's basketball tickets. Go to YouTube, go to Central Maine Sports, our YouTube channel, and subscribe. Once you've done that, send us an email to thescore@centralmainsports.com. That's thescore@centralmainsports.com. That allows us to verify your username, and that officially gets you in to win University of Maine hockey, men's basketball, and women's basketball tickets, all from the place for local sports and your home for University of Maine hockey, women's, and men's basketball. The Score. Mike Violet, Ryan Bell back here at the Augusta Civic Center. We're set to go. The girls are on the floor. Skowhegan goes with Morris, Fry, LeBlanc, and Cook. And Messalonskee going with Ventimiglia, Mayayo, Mullen, Goldsmith, and Bain. We are set to go. Here's Annabelle Morris, Skowhegan cruising, leading 36-6. Here's Allie Fry. Fry over to Morris. Annabelle backs it out. Annabelle brings it to the top. Now reverses foul line right to Fry. Fry lobs it down low. Cook, a really good post player, missed the shot there. Pretty good defense by Alexis Bain, who's a toughie. And Bain with the rebound. Here is Chloe Mishu. Mishu penetrates, kicks it back outside to Hansen. Now over to Mullen. And we've got an offensive foul called there on Chloe Mishu. Ducked the shoulder a little bit. So, an unforced turnover. Second foul on Chloe Mishu. Here's Skowhegan. It's Annabelle Morris. Over to Fry. Fry fakes right, goes left. Now to LeBlanc, now to Maddie. Maddie angles in no man's land, left corner. Fry wide open three. No good, it was a little bit short. Bain volleyballed it to herself. And the outlet pass to Mullen. Mullen shot off by Morris. Mullen has not been able to break loose. She's got, 1-3, I think. That's it. And that's the only attempt. Here's Chloe Mishu. Mishu at the foul line, reverses right side to Goldsmith, turned down the shot. Now Mishu, and that's traveling.
Sure is, and if you're Messalonskee, I think this is a game where you just take some learning opportunities like these turnovers and grow from them. A young team, only 2 seniors on the roster.
Here's Annabelle Morris. It's wide open for her. She goes up, blocked by Bain at the end, but a foul on the trip in. And so this will be a possession foul. And it'll be an inbounding situation here for Skowhegan. Laney LeBlanc will put it into play. Laney looks way out deep. She's got Maddie, but she goes to Annabelle. Annabelle takes a 3 from the wing, no good. Cook with a rebound. They call a held ball. This will go to Messo.
Yeah, I saw the whistle go, and I thought for a minute it was a foul. I was going to say that's a tough call to take, but jump's probably the right play there. Messalonskee get it back.
36-6, need a hoop. Only scored 6 points in the first half. Hansen whistles it cross court too high for Goldsmith, and there's another one of those unforced turnovers there. And Messalonskee continues to turn the ball over. Here is Skowhegan.
Seems like every time Skowhegan gets...
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition.
My bad.
We're back.
Shot was no good by Skowhegan. Rebound to Mullen. Mullen now to Chloe Mishu. Chloe on the weave, hands it to Mullen. Mullen back on the right to Hansen. 36-6, Skowhegan up top to Chloe Mishu. Good swing of the ball here. Now they need a good shot. Hansen, Bain trying to get open inside. Real muscle fest there between she and Cook as they bump each other, but a turnover by Mishu. Out of the chute, is Maddie Morris. Turnaround pop there by Fry is no good. And the rebound is Mullen. 5.5 to go. We've had no points scored here in the third. Chloe Mishu angles in, shut off. Outside, Hansen for 3. On the way, it's short. And the rebound, Annabelle ripped it away, and here she comes. Nice pass down low to Cook. Cook turns, misses. Cook gets her own rebound. Check, that's Fry. Check it, that is Fry, I should say. That is Cook there with a shot. That is no good. Rebound is tipped around, and it is a jump ball.
Got to bang some bodies if you're Messalonskee and get some of these rebounds. Skowhegan haven't been able to score yet, but they've had plenty of opportunities for second chance points.
5:01 to go in the third. Skowhegan ball, the inbounds pass to Cook. Cook is called for traveling. All right.
As much as Messalonskee's turned the ball over, Skowhegan have had their issues as well.
Yep, nobody scored yet here.
Good
exercise in futility.
Good game for Skowhegan to have these problems, though.
Here's Bain on the left. Out front to Hansen. Hansen now to Ventimiglia. Baseline right side for Bain. To the cutter, Hansen. She didn't handle the pass, but it went out of bounds off Skowhegan.
If she was a wide receiver, that'd be a drop.
Yes, it would be.
Right through the hands.
All right, here is Mayayo to put it into play. Bounce pass to Hansen. Open. Can't get the shot to go down. Rebound boxed around out of bounds off Skowhegan.
I think there's lids on the rims.
Well, for the first 3:36 there is. Meso to put it into play on the baseline. Mayayo whips it back out front to Mullen. On the right to DeRoseby. Baseline right side, Mayayo goes along the baseline. Nice pass off to Bain. Bain blew a bunny. And the rebound is Skowhegan's lead pass. It's LeBlanc. LeBlanc, nice pass to the cutting Cook. Cook can't make the shot. Rebound boxed around. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Skowhegan.
Not for a lack of open shots. Layups on both end. Just can't convert.
All right, for Messalonskee, Madison Wilson coming in. And Bain coming out. LeBlanc to put it into play. To Maddie, and Maddie hits. Annabelle hits. Finally, we get points. It took 4 minutes to get points in this game, and that was a 2. 38-6. And that should be a kick, but it's not. Here's Maddie. Maddie with the loose ball, back outside to Fry. Fry hands it off to LeBlanc. Right side, Annabelle. Annabelle cruises in, hits off the glass. 40-6. Well, Messalonskee, the goal here, I think, is to get to double digits by the end of the quarter.
They've had some decent looks, though, if they could just convert from underneath the basket.
Yeah, that's traveling on DeRoseby.
When they get in their sets and they don't turn the ball over like that, they've moved the ball okay and gotten some good looks under the basket. Just got to make your layups.
Lauren Moore, Julia Fitzgerald in for Skowhegan. Lydia Jones also in as Mike LeBlanc makes liberal use of his bench. Fitzgerald on the right to Annabelle. Annabelle down low to Fry. Fry turnaround fadeaway, no good. Rebound in the corner and smartly let go by Mayayo. Meso ball, 2:56 to go in the third. Ventimiglia to Mayayo. To Hansen out front. Check that to DeRoseby out front. Now on the left to Mullen. Mullen has had an incredibly quiet game. She has not been able to get a shot off. Here's a wing three-pointer up by Adams. It was no good. A putback attempt, no good. And out of the pile there, here's Annabelle Morris. Annabelle to Fry. Fry right elbow. That's a good spot for her. Bounces in and out. The rebound is cleared there. Ripped away by Sophia DeRoseby. See if they can get a fast break here. Ventimiglia. Back to Mullen. On the right to DeRoseby. In the corner. Mayayo open. Not going to take it. Now to Ventimiglia. Now to Mullen. Left corner. DeRoseby stops, pops, misses. Followed her own miss. Good job there. Back outside. Ventimiglia. Mayayo missed one from 2 and the rebound to LeBlanc. 40-6 with $1:45 to go in the third. Here's Fry. Actually, it was Fry who got that last rebound. Fry baseline on Wilson. Fry to the cutter, Jones. Jones problems there in traffic, and a foul is called on Sophia DeRoseby.
Couple of quick buckets by Skowhegan, but a slow-scoring third quarter, to say the least.
It's not like they've been on fire.
No, not at all. And I give Messalonskee credit. They've come out of the half and looked like a better team, but haven't scored the ball.
They've only given up 4 points. The problem is they haven't scored any. In the paint, little floater there is up and good. That was Morris. 42-6. And we got a whistle as the ball went up. No good, but a foul on Skowhegan.
Chance for their first points of the quarter.
Yep, at the line here with a chance to break the ice is Lede Mayayo.
You said she's a foreign exchange student. Do we know?
I'm not sure what country she is from. She misses the first one. Second one is no good. Skowhegan ball with 1:15 to go. Fitzgerald to Jones on the left. Lydia back to the top to Moore. Moore inside. Back on the right now. It's Lydia Jones, now to Lauren Moore. Moore on the right elbow. Now they swing it around. Fitzgerald, Jones. Jones in trouble, needs help, and she's called for traveling. Skowhegan got a little clogged up there at the offensive end, and Mike LeBlanc wants to talk that over. Make sure he gets the kinks worked out on that. So a timeout is called here. 44 seconds left in the third. We have Skowhegan and Messalonskee boys in the hopper, ready to go. Scheduled 7:30 start. We won't make that. We'll be later than that.
As much as you highlighted Ashley Mullen struggling to get the ball, struggling to get shots up, you got to credit Annabelle Morris, who's
she's in her face.
Done a great job and denied the ball at many times, many possessions, and so Mullen hasn't even been able to get touches, put the ball to the floor, and create any shots for herself.
She has been outstanding defensively. I've not ever seen Mullen guarded like this before. She can't get a shot off. She's got 1-3. She's got half of their points. Here's Ventimiglia. Sophia stops on the left, in trouble. Somebody's got to come to her. The loose ball rolls, and it's picked up by Lydia Jones. Jones, lead pass to Moore. Nothing there outside. Maddie for three. No good. Rebound boxed around. Up with it is Maddie Morse. That is no good. Jones with the rebound of that. That is also no good. And it's out of bounds off Messalonskee with 19 seconds left in the third.
Good defense in the paint there by Madison Wilson. Just straight up and gets the block.
Lydia Jones on the inbound. Quickly into Moore. Moore's pop, no good. Rebound comes down. Lead pass, all alone, Mayayo. Mayayo drives the layup, no. And the rebound is Skowhegan with 5 seconds left.
Best chance of the quarter for Messalonskee.
And Maddie Morris just going to run the clock out, and that is it. Only 6 points scored in the quarter, all by Skowhegan. And they lead it now by 36. The score after three, Skowhegan 42, Messalonskee 6. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell, and Galen Neal, our videographer, back here at the Augusta Civic Center. 42-6, Skowhegan leading Messalonskee here in girls basketball as we go to the fourth quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer, sales and service by a family that cares. By Somerset Stone & Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, wood stoves, and hardscape products. And by 201 Tire, Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta Vaso Borough line. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Messalonskee down big time, down by 36. And the entry pass down low to Chloe Mishu, not a good one, stolen by Skowhegan. Annabelle Morris to LeBlanc to Fry. Now to Maddie. Maddie Morris up top to Annabelle. LeBlanc curls in, shut off, gives it to Cook. Cook, left side to LeBlanc, or check that to Fry. Now to LeBlanc. Now to Maddie Morris, Annabelle. There's Maddie. Now to Fry. Fry whips it down to Cook in the paint. Cook guarded closely there by Hafford. The shot no good, and the rebound is picked off by Ashley Mullen. Here's Mullen. Mullen, foul line right to Goldsmith. Now to Mishu. Now to Mayayo. That's 5 seconds. There's no doubt that was going to get called.
Just couldn't find a pass there. A couple of teammates came, but good defense by Skowhegan. Got to let that thing go, though.
Yeah, you got to make a pass there. There were options there to make that pass, and she just didn't take them. Skowhegan's ball. Here's Annabelle. To Maddie. To LeBlanc. Now to Fry. Ali Fry at the top. Hands to Annabelle Morris. Skowhegan not really looking to shoot. Fry to Maddie. To Annabelle. Annabelle off to Cook. Down to Cook. Cook back to her defender in. Gave it back outside. Rattled home by Annabelle Morris for 3.
It's almost like Skowhegan with this lead is playing better basketball, moving the ball more, getting more open looks, not settling.
Well, you can certainly afford to be patient, that's for sure. Goldsmith trying to go against 2 defenders. She's in no man's land. That's a foot in the paint. She should have been called for 5 seconds there. Finally, it's Addie Hafford breaking the deadlock for the Messalonskee Eagles. Their first points since
second quarter.
Yeah, about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's been a long, dry run. So there's a 3 to answer, though, and it's 48-8. So Hafford's 2, the only points of the second half for Messalonskee. Here's Goldsmith out front. Goldsmith on the wing now to Mishu. Back over to Hafford. Hafford right there. Got it.
They're on fire.
Addie Hafford with 4 points off the bench here. All 4 points that Messalonskee has scored in the second half. It's 48-10. They have hit double digits. Here's Annabelle, the driving runner. No good. Rebound Cook. Fouled.
Skowhegan going to go 5 in, 4 in. 1 will be the shooter, but whole new team going to come in here for Skowhegan.
Natalie Cook at the line. The foul was on Hafford, her second. No good. All right, so Skowhegan goes 4 for 5 on subs. Daja Albarico is the only player who has just come in that hasn't played yet, coming off a very good field hockey season. Second one also no good. It stays 48-10. 5 minutes to go in this one. Mullen, left side, open 3 ball from the wing is good by Addie Hafford.
The Eagles are alive.
Addie Hafford now with 7. That was a 2. All right, now with 6. So Hafford has hit all 3 shots she has taken here in this ball game. 48-12. Skowhegan leading by 36. Here's Moore. On the left to Fitzgerald. Trying to beat her defender on the dribble. She goes into a double team. Back outside to Cook. Cook for 2. No good. Rebound nicely done by LeBlanc. Right there to Cook, and Cook banks it in. And Skowhegan has hit 50. It's 50-12. Pounding it into the floor, Mullen, who's had an incredibly quiet night. Just the 1 made 3. That's it. Goldsmith, good denied defense there by Jones. Ball knocked away. Goldsmith back with it. To the foul line, right side. Now kicks it back out to Wills. Wills pass to Mullen. Mullen finally with an open look. Fires and misses, and the rebound to Cook. That's the best look she's had since the only other 3 she's hit.
A long time in between shots.
Lydia Jones on the left, 3:25 to go. Bullet pass back to Lydia after she gave it up. Nothing there. Over to Cook. Cook backs her defender in. Good block there, but Bain going to get called for the foul. So they're going to ring up Lexus Bain, and shots here for Natalie Cook.
Reminder, all our games available. Free archives in the vaults.
Absolutely.
CentralMainSports.com. have both of these games up tonight. Score lights from yesterday's game and today's game coming soon.
Yep, the score lights from yesterday are there. Correct?
Are they?
Yep. I believe I saw them.
I guess Sean's ahead of me.
Yep. I believe I saw them. I got the notification that they are up. Free throw here for Natalie Cook, the second one. She missed them both, and the rebound to Hafford. Hafford over to Bain. Now on the right to Adams. Adams to Wills, down low. Bain is pushed by Julia Fitzgerald. LeBlanc coming out for Skowhegan. And I believe that's Micaiah Molly who's in for her. Shot no good. Rebound Hafford contests it, and it goes out of bounds off Skowhegan. Actually, Daja Alberico last touched it. Abigail Carey also in for Skowhegan. Pass out deep to Adams. Adams on the elbow. That is a travel. 2:54 left. Skowhegan ball. Julia Fitzgerald, or check that, Daja Alberico brings it up. Daja wearing number 25. Over to Carey. Carey hands it off to Faith Pease. On the drive, the runner up around, and it won't go in for Alberico, and the rebound comes down to Adams. Adams with 2.5. Now Mullen. Mullen curls in. The runner does not go. She will go to the line, however.
Skowhegan giving their younger players a chance. 3 freshmen on the floor, 2 sophomores.
Everybody has played for the Riverhawks. The shot by Mullen, no good. She can't buy a make tonight. Coming in for Messalonskee, Annabelle Hanscom, a sophomore. Shot is good. 50-13. And back in for Messalonskee, Sophia DeRoseby. Mullen will sit. That's as quiet an offensive night as we are ever going to see from Ashley Mullen. Bringing it up for Skowhegan. Alberico, and she traveled. Goes back to Messo. Messalonskee, Skowhegan boys on tap. Outside it's Wills. Madison Wills. Hands it off to DeRoseby. Open look there for 3. Banked it in. 50-16. Sophia DeRoseby with 3.
Foot on the
nope,
line.
It was a 2, okay.
Just inside.
Give her 2. 50-15. Alberico drives. Lays it off to Carey. Carey in trouble. Puts the shot up. Doesn't go down. Follows her own miss and picks it up there in the corner. Down low. The leaner is up. No good. It's off the bottom of the backboard. That'll go to Messalonskee.
Came right down off the bottom of the backboard, hit her on the back, and out of bounds.
1:41 left. Messo ball. Here's Ventimiglia. Back in the game. Popping out left side, Adams. Adams, not a Hanscom. Annabelle Hanscom. Lost the dribble, picks it back up. Has to bounce it away to Ventimiglia. Back out front for Adams. Adams, foul line right to Hanscom. Now DeRoseby. DeRoseby to Hanscom, trying to go inside to Madison Wilson. It's blocked and taken away. 1 minute left. On the drive for Skowhegan, Alberico under, up, and in.
Good finish through a little bit of contact.
Daja Alberico on the board, 52-15. DeRoseby to Adams. Final 45 seconds. Hands it off to Hanscom. Right side, it's DeRoseby. Blows by her defender on the baseline and got fouled, and she'll go to the line. Fouls on Ellie McMahon. Shot is no good.
Messalonskee struggling everywhere tonight, but also at the free throw line.
Yeah, and if you can't make those, it makes it look even worse. And DeRosby missed them both. Rebound boxed out of bounds, and that will stay. Nope, it'll go to Skowhegan.
I think he pointed in the wrong direction.
Yeah, okay. I was right for a change. So it'll stay with Messalonskee. Wilson will put it into play with 40. The catch and shoot no good there by Ventimiglia. Loose ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Messalonskee again.
Nice inbound play.
Yeah.
Ventimiglia just blew the bunny on the layup.
Sophia will put it into play here with 34.7. The lob out to Hanscom. Loose ball stolen by Skowhegan. 30 seconds left. Stolen back by Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia all the way. Laid it up too hard. Rebound. Skowhegan's. Picked off in there by Carey. Carey with 15. Down low in the pivot. The move made. The shot up and no good by Alberico. Rebound kicked back out front. Final 5 seconds. In the paint to Carey or in the pivot to Carey, and that is it. Mercifully, this one is over. A roller coaster win for the Skowhegan Riverhawks as they blow out the Messalonskee Eagles by 37. The final score in this one, Skowhegan 52, Messalonskee 15. The scoring totals and our score player of the game next.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
When it comes to your family's winter safety, 201 Tire Battery and Service and Nokian Tires has your back with a Hakkapeliitta R5. These Nokians are pure safety, offering comfort plus increased range for electric vehicles and hybrids. Get your Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5s at 201 Tire Battery and Service, your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust, Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Your safety team is Nokian Tires and 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201 Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Do you need to replace your old, worn-out windows? Then you need to call Renewal by Andersen today. We're the replacement window division of Andersen, which means you can get your project started right away by scheduling a free in-home consultation. Ask your consultant about pricing options, including our 1-year price lock guarantee quote. Call now to schedule your free design consultation. This fantastic money-saving deal with great financing ends soon. Installation is always included. Call now.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Mike Vila, Ryan Bell back here at the Civic Center in Augusta, where the Skowhegan Riverhawks have rolled over the Messalonskee Eagles in girls hoops tonight. Final 52-15. The scoring totals, the leading score for Messalonskee, Addie Hafford, who got all of them in a bunch. She had 6 points. That is it. The leading score for Messalonskee, Addie Hafford, with 6 points for Skowhegan, Molly with 2, Fitzgerald 2, Alberico 2, Lauren Moore had 5, Natalie Cook had 9, Allie Fry 20, and our score player of the game, Allie Fry had 12, Annabelle Morris had 20. Skowhegan ran out to an 18-5 lead at the end of 1. They outscored Messalonskee 18-1 in the second quarter, 6-0 in the third quarter. And actually, Skowhegan Messo played a decent third quarter, only being outscored 10-9.
Yeah, if you're Messalonskee, a tough game, but a lot of learning to come from it. It seemed like every time Skowhegan, who weren't perfect tonight, turned the ball over, they just make a mistake of their own. But later in the game, got a few points and reached double digits eventually. So not the worst game ever if you're Messalonskee. I think they turn it up at the end, but just got to grow from these games.
All right, so it's on to game 2. That's the Messalonskee-Skowhegan boys. Scheduled start coming up in about 15 minutes. So we will come back then for Ryan Bell and for Galen Neal, our videographer. Mike Violet saying so long for now from the Civic Center in Augusta. Final score in game 1, Skowhegan girls 52 and the Messalonskee Eagles 15.
Looking to